be strong.
So the first thing that we're going to do is put our URL for our landing page. So I'm just going to copy it here and paste it here. So then second thing are the images, right? So that's the image of your advert. So if I come here, you're going to see the dimensions, recommended dimensions for the advert. So you have to be working with your graphic designer, or if it's just you, um, in like you can use Canva to design your image. But the dimensions needs to be 1200 by 628 for landscape, and for square images it should be 1200 by 1200. So as long as it's within that ratio, you'll be fine, right? Especially if you're getting the images from like a development company, a consultant, you can just use that images and just adjust it. I'll show you how to adjust it with their platforms now, right? So you should be fine with images and things like that. But if you're a development company, you should work with your graphic designer and let them know that these are the dimensions you want. And of course, your logo has to be at least 128 by 128. I think mine is about 168 or so. So you just click on this plus sign and you go to upload, and then you just choose the files you want to upload from your system. So you're just going to upload all the banners. Next thing you do is click on use image, right? And so you want to make sure it's on image, not logo, on image. And then you click on the different dimensions. So you just adjust it. Like I told you, I'll show you how to adjust. So I'm just going to move this to the side, adjust, move this to the side, adjust. Click on select three ratios. That's all. So you do that for all the images. So you just move this, adjust, move this, adjust, move this, adjust, and ensure it's on image. Select three ratios. Fantastic. So you do that for all your images. Move, adjust, move, adjust. So I just want this logo to show. So I just select three images. Fantastic. Do the same thing here. Move, adjust, move, adjust. Select three ratios. So once you've done that and everything for all the images that you have, just click on save, right? So I want to add my logo, which I've already added before. Um, so you also make sure you upload your logo to Google because you need it to run the campaign. But since my logo is already part of my Google account previously, I'll just go ahead to add it. So I'll just look for it now. Just add. I'll just add that logo. So that's it. This is my logo. So I'll just click use image, logo. So just select logo, then select. Okay, then save. So that's fine. Next up, I want to add my headlines. So you can add up to 5 headlines, right? So the headline needs to be catchy. It needs to be something that when people see it, it grabs their attention. And most of the time, after the image, that's the first thing they will see. So as you can see, this is where the headline. You can see this is where the headline will appear. So I've gone ahead to write down some headlines, which I'm just going to add to the Google platform immediately. Right. So I'll just add this headline to the platform. Okay, so I've done the first one. Oops, excuse me. Mhm. So, Okay. So now I have added all my headlines. So you can see that depending on which one performs best, Google will be showing the headlines of the different feeds, the different ones, so that people can see which one makes sense for them and they can go ahead with the offer. So I'll go ahead to recommend that you add at least five headlines right here. Then this descriptions comes, just beside the headline, sometimes underneath it. So I'm just going to have written down some descriptions. And also just to point out that your headline has a 40 point character, but your description has 90. You can write up to 90 characters. So you can also put up to five descriptions. Alright, so now we've added all our descriptions. So you can see that the ad is coming out, is looking more and more like it's supposed to look. Right. Next, we're going to add our business name. So I'm just going to put my business name, which is real estate organ.com. And the final thing we're going to add is our call to action. So I'm just going to change this to contact us. And with that, you can just review everything, see how it looks. You can also see how it will look on desktop. Right. So you can see. Yeah. So someone on the desktop, this is how it will come out for them. And then people on the phone, this is how it will come out for them. And once you're okay with that, you can click on save. Right. So that's it. And your advert is under review. So that's basically how to create a discovery advert, right? So in the next video, we would be talking about how to create a discovery carousel advert. So I'll see you then. Take care. Bye bye.
Be strong.